Okay, so right here I am adding moisturizer before applying my makeup, just so I can be hydrated and my makeup doesn't look crusty. Next, I'm going in with my Hangover Too Faced primer. It's another kind of moisturizer, but it does give me a little tacky feeling, so my foundation has something to stick to so it can last all day. Okay, next I'm just brushing out my eyebrows because I'm about to fill them in, and I don't use a specific brow product. I just take a dark brown in any eyeshadow palette and I run that through my eyebrows. I'm not super precise with it. I don't really like the look of super neat and defined brows and dark and boxy. I like them to still look a little natural, so I don't go too heavy on this. Okay, so then I just brush out my brows one more time, and then I go in with my Born This Way concealer by Too Faced in the shade Nude, and I just take a little precise brush from Morphe and I just carve out the underneath part of my brow. I do not carve the top part of my brow because, like I said before, I don't like the look of super defined boxy brows, and I feel like carving on top gives you that exact look, so I just stick to the bottom. Okay, next I just take my finger and I blend the concealer in with my finger, just so I don't have any harsh lines and it can all blend seamlessly. And then I go in with my favorite foundation. It's the CC Cream by IT Cosmetics. I'm in the shade Natural Tan, and I just dot this all over my face. I don't like to put too much because I feel like any foundation that you put way too much of will make you look cakey, so I just put, a couple dots here and there around my whole face, and then I blend it out using, actually I use an e.l.f. beauty blender. It's not the best, but it's what I had, so that's what I used. So after my foundation is fully blended, I then take the Born This Way concealer in the shade Nude once again, and I just put it underneath my eyes. I don't put concealer on my forehead, my nose, or my chin, because again, I feel like it makes me look cakey and I don't like that look. So I mainly just stick to underneath my eyes, and this concealer isn't too much lighter than my actual skin color, because I don't really like the look of super bright under eyes. I like it to pretty much match my foundation shade. Okay, once I get all the concealer blended out, I take my Maybelline concealer in the shade Cafe and I use it as a contour. I love it so much. It's super creamy and super easy to blend, and I basically just put it in all the points of your face that you would originally put contour. And then after I apply all of my contour, I actually take just a random brush, a buffing brush, and I just buff it into my skin kind of messily, but at the end it all looks okay because I carve it out with powder, and at the end it all just comes together nicely. Once I finish blending out my contour, I then take my Fit Me powder by Maybelline in the number 10, and I just put that in all the places where I applied my concealer, or just all the places where I get oily the most, which is my under eyes, my forehead, my chin, my nose, basically just my T-zone. Okay, once I'm done with the powder, I then take my Sephora bronzer, I'm not that sure what color it's in, and then I just set my contour with this powder. This powder is not that pigmented. I noticed you have to really build it up to get the color that you want, but I go in with another bronzer after this just to intensify it. So then I go in with my Shade and Light palette, and it's obviously a dark brown as you can see, and then I just put it in like the very hollow of my cheeks so I can get that snatched effect, and it brings it all together in my opinion. Okay, once I'm done with the bronzer, I then go back in with my powder and I just carve out that contour just to get it more sharp and more clean, because I do go in kind of messy with my bronzer and my contour. So at the end, I just need to clean it up to make sure it looks nice and precise and clean. So after I carve out my cheeks with my powder, I then go in with a blush. I'm not sure what blush this is because I just got it in an Ipsy bag, just a little sample, but I freaking love it. I've been using it like every day and I still not have hit pan on this. It's absolutely amazing. I freaking love it. But yeah, I go kind of heavy on it, honestly. And then my favorite part is I apply lashes. These are the Kiss lashes in the style Chignon. I love them so much. They look so freaking natural. They're my favorite every day. They're so lightweight. And then after I apply them, I go ahead and I curl them just so they can look more blown out and more pretty. And then once I do that, I take my telescopic mascara and I just do a nice thin layer of mascara on my top and bottom lashes. Okay, then I just take a big fluffy brush and I just wipe away the bake from underneath my bronzer. And then I go in with this NYX lip liner in the shade Nude Truffle. It's one of my favorite lip liners ever. It's the perfect like nude brown for any nude lipstick. Literally my go-to. I love it so much. Okay, after I apply the lip liner, I go in with this Too Faced lipstick in the shade Sunday Funday. I just apply it straight to the lips and it gives me the perfect nude. I freaking love it. It's my go-to lip combo. It's my favorite. Then I take the Kylie lip gloss in the shade Clear with the K. Yep, and then I just apply it all over my lips to give me a glossy effect. And that's pretty much it for my simple everyday makeup tutorial. If you guys enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.